What's going on, guys? Pops Momentum here. This is day 30 of the $400 to $1 million trading challenge. As you can see, we're down almost $40 today in the account, and it's not my fault. Crazy. A glitch today made me lose $47 in one trade, and I'm just lucky to still be up in the challenge. But you know what? I'm actually glad. This sounds weird, but I'm actually sort of glad that this happened, because something like this needed to happen to show the reality of trading. Things can happen. It's not all sunshine and rainbows, especially mentally, there's tons of challenges in trading. But things like this can also happen. I mean, this is just ridiculous. I will get into that towards the end of the video. But let me go over what was going on today, first of all, with my normal trades. So, first of all, we had SSKN, good price, good flow. The stock made a run not too long ago. Coming into 7 a.m., let's see, would have been right here. Coming into 7 a.m., it popped up quite a decent amount in 1 minute. It was getting close to this pivot, and the high was not too much. Well, there was another high, and then the pre-market high was not too far from that. So I'm sure a decent amount of people got in here speculating the squeeze through these highs, and especially on the next candle when volume came in. But here's where the MACD indicator comes in handy. The MACD indicator, otherwise known as the Moving Average Convergence Divergence Indicator, is the blue and orange line down here, if you guys can see, has MACD signal histogram. Anyway, basically it compares different moving averages, and it's basically just a momentum indicator, to put it simply. And we only want to take trades when the MACD is positive. And as you can see right here, the MACD was negative. If you look down there, the blue line's under the orange line. And so that would have saved me today from this trade, and saved plenty of traders, I'm sure. Although plenty still probably got in here at the top of this candle for the break through this pivot, and that'd be unfortunate. Another stock that made a run today was GLTO. This was the stock I took my only normal trade on, which was on this candle. I got in a little bit higher than I wanted to. Tried to get in for the break of the high. I got filled a little bit high, but got out as this next candle closed. A bit of a doji, kind of two topping tails in a row. And then it kind of just continued to grind higher. Broke below VWAP, came back up. Big topping tail here. Sure that screwed some people if they sold quickly as this candle closed. But the MACD, once again, wasn't positive, so this wasn't a buy. But then it did somehow work. And then this looked like it could rip right here, but kind of just stalled out, a few topping tails. And then I kind of just grinded higher. There was no easy entries. So I only took one trade on GLTO. And then CWD popped up. This was a stock that made a insane run not too long ago. As you can see, my goodness, that low of 163 and then 48, my word. And then it's popped up a couple times since, actually, but not done anything too serious. But I didn't take any trades, as you guys can see. High volume selling on the second candle compared to the first candle, and just tons of topping tails, so didn't get any trades on that. And then SLE, this was our leading gainer. I knew it was going to pop up at a pre-market open, but I didn't want to wake up that early. And then, yeah, so it had already just pulled back way too much by the time I was trading, so didn't get any trades on that. Did look like it was going to make a run market open, but looks like it just sold off. But still up 160% on the day, so held its move pretty well. And then here we go, guys. Let me talk about the parts. It's going to make me mad, make me angry. So I was only up $6 on the day on that trade on GLTO. I was super bored, just taking no trades. my personal account, continuing the green streak. I'm on a crazy green streak on my personal account. And for some reason, I just, this YouTube account has just been struggling. Although today should not have added to the struggle. Then again, I think I would have stayed green. I'm not entirely sure. But I got in on this candle, at the low of this candle, because we can see there was clearly support right here. We had this double bottom right here, a bottom very close. We had this bottom and then this equal bottom. So we had very clear support from the 113 to 109 range. And this stock was a bit cheaper, which is why I didn't trade it over here. Not usually the types of stocks that I like to trade or that work very well. But I did take this little support trade right here. The only reason I did take this trade, as I already cited, boredom, but what actually made sense to take this trade is we can see the clear support, and then it's also a super high risk to reward ratio trade, because my plan is just to sell if it breaks the support. That's it. So if it breaks this level of this double bottom right here, then I'm selling, and then I'm aiming for. I don't have a specific profit target. It really just depends how quickly it's going up, what volume we're seeing, but certainly wouldn't be selling for a small gain. And so what I tried to do was sell on this candle as it was starting to break. Even just it was breaking this support. I wasn't actually going to sell as it was breaking this. So I was just trying to get out, pretty much break even. I think I was down like $3 when I was trying to sell, and my order just would not go through. It was just, I tried refreshing the app, tried canceling orders. It kept telling me that I already had orders, and that I couldn't place another, which just wasn't true. And then it didn't sell me till market open, and at that point I was already down, would have been $47. So now that I think about it, I would have definitely been red on the day either way, most likely, but got absolutely screwed over more than I needed to. And of course it filled me at like the bottom of this candle as well, so that's just wonderful. So yeah, very, very, very unfortunate, guys. But the only reason this frustrates me is because I want to give you guys good content, want to show you guys the ropes, but at the same time, like I said earlier, maybe it's good that something like this happened early on, just to show you guys that it's not all sunshine and rainbows. Trading is risky, and as you guys have seen on some of my red days, I've gone red on huge moves that stocks made. It's not easy. Nothing's predictable, all we can do is recognize patterns and trade a system, and so anyways, I will keep making these videos every trading day. Please subscribe if you want to follow my journey. Please like if you like the way I'm doing these videos, and feel free to leave a comment suggesting videos you'd like to see or ways I can do these videos differently. But anyways, have a great day, guys. See you.